In a world dominated by human innovation and technological advancement, it is easy to overlook the unseen forces that govern life on Earth. Beneath the surface of our daily existence lies an intricate web of microorganisms, tiny, invisible entities that play a monumental role in shaping the planet and sustaining all forms of life. These microscopic beings, though imperceptible to the naked eye, are not mere bystanders but active participants in the grand cycle of existence. From maintaining the health of ecosystems to orchestrating the inner workings of the human body, microorganisms are indispensable to life as we know it. Yet, their significance often goes unnoticed, relegated to the shadows of scientific discourse. A closer examination reveals that these minuscule organisms are not only vital but also dynamic, adapting their roles based on the environment and the needs of the moment. Microorganisms exist in a state of constant flux, responding to changes in their surroundings with remarkable adaptability. When conditions are stable and harmonious, they fulfill essential functions such as breaking down organic matter, recycling nutrients, and supporting the immune system. However, when damage or imbalance occurs, their roles shift dramatically. In these moments, microorganisms transform into cleanup crews, stepping in to address the chaos left behind by cellular disruption. This transformation underscores their opportunistic nature. They thrive in environments where waste accumulates, acting as natural garbage collectors that restore order to disarrayed systems. Their ability to adapt in this way highlights the interconnectedness of all life forms, demonstrating how even the smallest organisms contribute to the larger processes that sustain the planet. As environmental conditions deteriorate further, microorganisms assume yet another critical role, that of exterminators. In this capacity, they target weakened or compromised systems, often manifesting as yeast, fungus, or viruses. Unlike bacteria, which can survive independently, these organisms require a living host to carry out their functions. This dependency underscores the symbiotic relationship between microorganisms and their environment, as they cannot exist in isolation. The presence of yeast, fungus, or viruses in a given setting serves as a warning sign, indicating deeper issues that demand attention. For instance, the proliferation of mold in a damp basement or the emergence of fungal infections in a weakened immune system reflects underlying imbalances that must be addressed. By understanding the conditions that allow these organisms to thrive, it becomes possible to identify and rectify the root causes of such problems. Beyond their roles as cleanup crews and exterminators, microorganisms also serve as undertakers, completing the final stages of the life cycle. In this capacity, they break down dead matter, returning it to its most basic components and facilitating the process of decomposition. Mold, for example, plays a crucial role in this phase, consuming organic material and transforming it into dust. This transformation is not merely an endpoint but a continuation of the cycle of life, ensuring that nutrients are recycled back into the ecosystem. The concept of dust to dust finds its scientific basis in this process, as microorganisms ensure that nothing is truly lost but rather transformed into something new. This cyclical nature of life is a fundamental principle of science, reflecting the idea that matter is neither created nor destroyed but merely changes form. The adaptability of microorganisms extends beyond their individual roles to encompass the broader carbon cycle, a process that sustains life on Earth. This cycle, driven by microorganisms, involves the continuous movement of carbon through the atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, and geosphere. Through photosynthesis, decomposition, and respiration, microorganisms regulate the flow of carbon, maintaining the delicate balance necessary for life to flourish. Their ability to adapt to changing conditions ensures the resilience of this cycle, even in the face of environmental challenges. For instance, when excessive carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere due to human activity, certain microorganisms step in to mitigate the impact by absorbing and processing the excess. This regulatory function underscores the importance of microorganisms not only as participants in the carbon cycle but also as guardians of ecological stability. Despite their undeniable importance, the presence of microorganisms often elicits fear and misunderstanding. Terms like bacteria, fungus, and virus are frequently associated with disease and destruction, overshadowing their beneficial roles. While it is true that some microorganisms can cause harm under certain conditions, their negative impact is often a symptom of deeper imbalances rather than an inherent malevolence. For example, the overgrowth of harmful bacteria in the gut is typically linked to poor diet, stress, or antibiotic use, all of which disrupt the natural harmony of the microbiome. Similarly, the proliferation of mold in a home points to issues such as excess moisture or inadequate ventilation. By addressing these underlying causes, it becomes possible to restore balance and harness the positive contributions of microorganisms. The dynamic nature of microorganisms also offers valuable lessons for humanity. Their ability to adapt and transform in response to changing conditions serves as a reminder of the importance of flexibility and resilience in the face of adversity. Just as microorganisms change roles based on their environment, humans too must learn to adjust their behaviors and practices to align with the needs of the planet. This might involve adopting sustainable practices, reducing waste, and fostering a deeper connection with the natural world. By embracing these principles, it becomes possible to create an environment where microorganisms can fulfill their beneficial roles without succumbing to the pressures of imbalance. One of the most profound implications of microorganisms' adaptability is their potential to inform solutions to pressing global challenges. For instance, their role in the carbon cycle could inspire innovations in carbon capture and storage technologies, helping to mitigate the effects of climate change. Similarly, their ability to break down complex materials could pave the way for advancements in waste management and bioremediation, enabling the efficient cleanup of pollutants and toxins. By studying the mechanisms through which microorganisms operate, scientists can unlock new possibilities for addressing some of the most urgent issues facing humanity today. At the same time, the study of microorganisms challenges conventional notions of life and death. Their involvement in the decomposition process blurs the boundaries between these two states, revealing a continuum rather than a dichotomy. This perspective invites a deeper reflection on the nature of existence and the interconnectedness of all living things. It suggests that life is not a linear journey from birth to death but a cyclical process in which every stage contributes to the greater whole. This understanding fosters a sense of reverence for the natural world and a recognition of the intricate relationships that sustain it. In conclusion, microorganisms are far more than invisible entities that populate the world around us. They are the architects of life, shaping the environment and ensuring the continuity of existence. Their adaptability, resilience, and transformative power make them indispensable to the functioning of ecosystems and the well-being of all living beings. By shedding light on their roles and contributions, it becomes possible to appreciate the profound impact of these tiny organisms on the grand tapestry of life. Rather than fearing or dismissing them, humanity must embrace their presence and work to create conditions that allow them to thrive. In doing so, We not only honor the intricate balance of the natural world but also pave the way for a more sustainable and harmonious future. As we wrap up this exploration into the hidden world of microorganisms, it's clear that these tiny, unseen forces are far more significant than we often give them credit for. They're not just passive inhabitants of our environment, they're active participants in the cycle of life, constantly adapting to play roles that keep our planet and our bodies in balance. From cleaning up waste to breaking down the building blocks of life, their presence is a testament to nature's incredible resilience and intelligence. So next time you hear about bacteria, yeast, or mold, remember, they're not here to harm us out of malice but to restore balance when something is out of alignment. Their existence challenges us to look deeper, to ask why they're thriving in a particular environment and what we can do to create healthier ecosystems, both within ourselves and around us. If this video has sparked your curiosity about the invisible forces shaping our world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might find it fascinating too. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. What surprised you most about microorganisms? Are there other aspects of science or health you'd like us to explore? Thanks for joining me on this journey into the microscopic wonders of life. Until next time, stay curious and take care.